guys, it's Ihana. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're gonna have a pretty funny video. I'm gonna be very vulnerable. By the title you can tell. I have like briefly looked at these pictures, but like I have a lot of pictures and I don't even think I'm gonna be able to put all of them in the video, but it is what it is. We just gonna get right onto the video. Okay, I don't really know what order these videos are in. I'm looking at them on my phone. I'm gonna have them on the screen like right here. Yeah, like right there. That's fine. The first picture is of it's a crosswalk sign, and it's in the snow. So like a little backstory, me and my dad, I don't know why we just like to take walks when it's snowing outside. So it was one of those days, I think, where school got canceled, but my mom still had to go to work, and my mom works in DC, and so like we went to Old Town Virginia and just decided to park the car and take a walk, but it's like cold. I don't get it. And so I had my camera and I just like, I don't know, something about this crosswalk sign just caught my eye. But to me, I guess it seems like, girl, I don't even know. Next one. Okay, so this picture is another one when I took it and I was like, hands down, like, clap it up for your girl, because I'm the greatest. Like, I thought I deserved to get like 3 million likes on Instagram for this picture. I don't know who grandparents this is, to be completely honest with you, but me and my friends were on the Old Town Trolley shuttle. If you're from the DMV, you've seen those little Old Town Trolley shuttles, and they're like free and they take you all around Old Town Virginia, and it was just such a vibe. And so these grandparents were on the shuttle and they were all cute and hugged up, and it was a summer day, and I just straight click got a little flick for it, and I put it in black and white, and I was like, boom, like I did it. This right here is amazing, and I still think it's one of my greatest pictures. Like, I think it's cute. It definitely tells a story. So this is my friend Anika, and this is like the picture that you put on your website. Like, this is a picture that you just post everywhere for people to see first, because it's that good. So this, surprisingly, is the ugly location challenge that I did, and this is at Home Depot in the flower section. I'm proud. I will insert that video of me taking this picture, but I'm proud. Like, this picture is great. Everything is great. True smile. Like, I just love this picture so much. So much. I don't have no complaints, and if you do, put them down in the comments, because I would like to know. I would like to know if you have any complaints about this. Okay, so the next shoot is of my friend Angel, and she's actually my nail tech. I'm gonna link all her information in the description box too, because sis bodies my nails, okay? Bodies my nails. But these pictures, like this shoot, these are the type of pictures that you show your kids like in 20 years, and you're like, look how your mother looked back in the day. Like, look how bad your mom was back in the day. Like, that's what you tell your kids when you show them these pictures, because like she just looks so innocent, but also she like, I'm a grown woman, boo. Like, hit me up if you want to, but come at me correct. Like, I really like this shoot. I don't know, like, I really wanted this white on jean vibe, and she just did what she had to do. Like, she's already beautiful. I didn't have to say much. I just kind of got my pics and edit them, and then, you know, we bodied that. Here I go again. All the best pictures are the ones that you don't expect. So my friend decided that she really wanted to focus on a modeling career and did online classes. So what I will say is, she was like trying to build a portfolio, so I did this shoot for her, and sis bodied it. Like, sis bodied it. Now, like, don't get me wrong, it was a bit random for us, like for my friend group, for us to hear that she wanted to be a model, because like we never really heard that from her before. Like, that's not something she disclosed to us. So I'm not even gonna lie to you, I went into this shoot a little optimistic. Like, what exactly is sis giving? And sis bodied it, you know? It was a great time. Sun was amazing. You can't even tell where we're at. I love when you can't tell where we're at, because it just makes it seem like you can have like it makes it seem like you have the ability to transform space. And I just love it. Like, if you're from the DMV and I told you where we were at, you'd be like, really? For real? And so sis bodied it. Like, the sun was great, the hair was great. She didn't even have on makeup for her. She just had on brows, dress. People were walking by us like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. And she had on the clear heels. Like, it was honestly a moment. This is a shoot to remember. This is definitely one to remember. Okay. So this photo was of an old friend who I linked back up with to take these pictures, and we went to Georgetown. And if you're not from the DMV, Georgetown is the like the uppity, like it's like the bougie fancy place with the cobblestone sidewalks that you just go to like kind of look cute, but like they don't really have a lot of stores, but it's hella people like all over the place just walking, and it's just so like, if you live in Georgetown, you have money. And so we went to Georgetown and we decided we were gonna take these pictures, and I was like, this is so aesthetic, like look at this black wall, get in front of this picture. And he just kind of took over with the poses. He was like aspiring to be a model at the time. I greatly appreciate that, because I did not know how to pose people, as you can tell. And so like, I think this is one of the better photos. It was like, obviously it's edited, but it was just like, I don't know, he kind of just did what he wanted to do, and I kind of just snapped, and I liked this one, so we went with it. Okay, so with this shoot, I did it with my friend Norris. I'm gonna link all his information below, because he's also a photographer, and we just support each other. We just, you know, I put him on, he put me on, he reposts, I like, we like. It's just like, I support you, brother. And this photo shoot, honestly, it was one of the ones that I was like optimistic about too, because like he's a photographer, so I felt like a lot of pressure, because I was like, dang, I'm a photographer and you're a photographer, so if I'm doing something, I can't really hide it from you. Like, I know a lot of photographers, like when they're taking pictures of their models or their clients, they like hide their facial expressions. It may be a bad picture, and so we're like, oh my gosh, that was so cute, but we really hate it. And I just knew that I was going to be able to hide that from him, because like he probably do the same thing. But with this shoot, it was like challenging. Don't get me wrong, it was challenging. One, because he's a photographer, he had an entire different vision for the shoot, and we just have different styles. And so I think like we just weren't great on collabing on that specific style. But don't get me wrong, this shoot I like. It gave me that grunge feel that I wanted to feel like for a little. It isn't the most grungiest, don't get me wrong, but I also don't get the opportunity to shoot a lot of male models. And so when like, sometimes I just like that masculine feel, like, okay, like this is a male model and he knows what he's doing and he has a vision for what he wants. And like with females, like since I'm a female, I kind of already like know what are some things that may look nice, but with the male it's a little bit more challenging, right? Because like I don't even know all the poses that a male could do, and maybe they're limited on that for whatever reason. But this was a really good one, and I know I just went on a little tangent, but this was a really good one. Like, I like this shoot. It was a little challenging, but I'm here for it. We did go to Georgetown in the same place as the other picture, so I'm gonna put them basically side by side, show you guys like you can go to the same location to have two different outcomes. Okay, I'm on the fence about even putting this picture in here, but honestly I think it's just art. Honestly, I think it's just art. So my friends were smoking, right? It was like, give you a backstory, somebody had just passed away during this time, so they decided that they wanted to smoke and chill at this park. We're always at parks, I don't know why we're always at parks, but they decided they wanted to smoke, right? And it was one of my friends, and I'm just sitting in the back seat with the camera because there was a memorial service or something along those lines. I can't exactly remember, or yes, I don't want to give too much details, I just don't. There was like a memorial service that was supposed to be another event, it was supposed to be a happy event, but it ended up turning into a memorial service. So I was supposed to take pictures at this happy event, and then something tragic happened. And so I had my camera, and obviously, like, I'm not going to take pictures at the event anymore because it just flipped into something totally different. And so, like, we decided that we just wanted to, like, take our minds off of everything, and we went to this park, and they were smoking, and I'm sitting in the back seat with my camera, and I'm like, that's a vibe. Like, that is a vibe. And I look at, like, my friend, and I'm like looking at her hand holding, like, obviously we know what she's holding, and through the camera, and I'm like, I gotta get this picture. So I tell her, like, to just stay still, because she was moving. Like, they didn't really notice that I was taking pictures. So I tell her, like, stay still, just keep your hand right there, keep your hand right there right quick. And I snapped this picture, and believe it or not, this picture is unedited. This picture. And I'm like blown back. I'm like, wow. Like, I think it's different for me to, like, want to reach a different aesthetic, because, like, this aesthetic was very grungy, and the aesthetic that I usually went for was, like, this happy, like, airy, happy-go-lucky type of aesthetic. And, like, I just really wanted something to be, like, grungy and hard. And sometimes I still want that aesthetic. Sometimes I still want to strive to make that aesthetic work, because sometimes if you push for it to work, they can just tell that it's all fake. And then when you, like, I feel like those types of aesthetics just, like, happen the best when you just in the moment and you just don't care, and you may be doing something that you're necessarily not supposed to be doing, but it made art. And that's what I think about it. So this was a great picture. Okay, so this picture again was probably like my third or fourth time in the studio, and I asked my friends to come up and do the shoot. I don't know what it is with me and Valentine's Day shoots. I'm just always feeling him. This was I think the next year, this was supposed to be a Valentine's Day shoot. And so I got some roses, and I got my fairy lights, because, you know, I was very into Brandon Wolfell and inspired by him and his use of lights. And I had me a cute little bouquet. Now, this is the time where I was like, you know what? I did that. You know, I said, you know what? I did that. I did that, okay? And my friend already did her makeup, and she already came beautiful. And then I just added the roses and my little lights. And I was like, it's a wrap. I'm the greatest. And we did it. That's just how the shoot came. Like, I think this picture is a little too soft, like, editing wise, with her face and makeup. I just need a little bit more skin. Other than that, I don't think it's bad. I really like this shoot. Okay, so this is one with my friend Rayfon. So this shoot, I knew that I was gonna get some good pictures, because 1, he's a model, and 2, he knew what he was doing, and 3, I was excited because I never get to shoot men. Let me rephrase that, because somebody's going to take a clip and be like, she wants to shoot men. I never get to have photo shoots with men. And so this one was, like, really, like, fun, because, like, he was a model, he knew what he was doing, or he had modeled before, and it was really easy, and I just had some different types of angles, and, like, he's also a black male model, and it was just, like, giving me life. And I was just like, I'm so here for the way that you're bodied this shoot. Like, I was feeling it. And then, like, on top of that, right, I think that this comes a lot often when photographers shoot men, but we feel the need to make things extra masculine. Like, oh, don't do that pose, it's just a little too feminine. And, like, I'm just here for the clash of the masculine and the feminine. So just because you have an aspect of femininity to you doesn't mean that all your masculinity is, like, taken away from you. And so I loved when we went from this, like, grungy type of stone white marble building, and then we went to the garden across the street, and I just equally got the same amount of photos. Like, the poses, I used some of the grass in the foreground for the color, and it was just a great shoot. Like, I have no complaints. Honestly, I have no complaints about this shoot, but it was so great. He lives all the way in Seattle, so unfortunately I don't get to, do shoots like this very often. But if you're, honestly, just disclaimer, if you're a male and you would like to do a photo shoot, hit me up, because I do a lot of photo shoots with women. Sometimes we just like something different. We just want the challenge, okay? And I think that's it, honestly. This is a lot of photos. I don't even think that all the photos are critiqued are even going to be able to make it into the video. But I said what I had to say. Comment below which photo was your favorite. Comment below what I should have done better to each photo. Comment below what you would have added. And please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can see my face again. I have class in 15 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap this video on up. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys come back and tune into my next video. And without further ado, we're gonna get out of here, alright? So, bye!